This time, I've done that intro as sound. I did it for Barnsley, and I had the mic on mute. That's only Rads could do that. Only I could do that. But how you doing, lads? I've actually been bothered to make some content. Can you believe it? Luke's in here, Jack's in here, Bray's in here. 4 people so far, but sorry, guys. Thank you very much, everyone. Yeah, I'm very pleased with this lineup. Very pleased with this lineup. I'll put it on screen for you now. Okay, actually doing that without there, but there we go. Yeah, so it's unchanged apart from McKenna coming in for Figueiredo, which I'm very happy with. Other than that, it is the same as before, which is brilliant. Excellent stuff. How you doing, Viking? It's Yusuf. Hopefully didn't butcher that. But how you all doing, lads? How you all doing? What's your predictions for the game? Reading away is never easy for us, as I think most Forest fans would know. It's never an easy place for us to go. Obviously, last season, I think we all know what happened. Yeah, we scored in the 95th minute, and then they scored in literally the very next minute. So, yeah, it's just how it is with Forest, really, isn't it? But yeah, that's the lineup. Very happy with that. How you doing? I'm good, mate. How about yourself? Early kickoff again. So, half asleep. I'm sure all of us are. It's good to see, though. It's going to be very, very strange because Reading fans are at this game. We've got fans back for Reading, but no away fans. So if we score, it's going to be quite a strange atmosphere, isn't it, really? Very strange atmosphere, in fact. But yeah, Reading fans all somewhat spread out. I kind of think they should be a little bit more spread out than what they are, but it's good just to see some people back at least. And yeah, there's 2,000 fans, as graphic says. 1-1. I think away from home, I'll take that, but we need to be winning, really, don't we? Maybe a 1-1 draw, or if we're lucky, 2-1 win. Well, it'd be nice to get just a bloody shot on target, wouldn't it? Before they had any shots on target. And also, so you might be wondering, the last stream, I couldn't get anyone on for reasons I still don't understand why, but I've tried it this morning with myself, and it worked. So hopefully it will work later if you want to come on the stream like Luke or Edward or Bray or someone. But yeah, I don't really know why. But I really don't understand why it did that, but hopefully this time it'll actually work, which is good. Yeah, kick off pretty soon. I'll just put the sound. I am watching it. It's probably going to be the final game I can watch for a while, unfortunately, unless more fixtures get announced. I know I can watch Stoke over Christmas, but I don't know any games before that, unfortunately. I need to share the stream, actually, on my Twitter. So if you've not followed my Twitter, please do. At Rads_23. 2-2. Hoping for at least a 1-0 Forest win. I'll take it for sure. It'll be very tough, especially with no away fans. I mean, we've been used to that for months now, obviously, but given the fact that there's at least some home fans, it's just going to be a bit of a strange atmosphere, isn't it? Did Rad Dad like my analysis? Yeah, I was actually pretty impressed with that, Luke. You couldn't come on, so you wrote an essay. That's pretty mad, mate. What are you doing for Christmas? Same as I think what everyone would do. Just have what you mean on my channel, or just in in general. In general, just have hopefully, if all goes well, family will come around. Just my immediate family and just that kind of thing. But on my channel, I'll be doing streams still. Because recently that's all I've really been doing, isn't it? I've not actually done any videos for a while. Hopefully there will be one before the next stream. I promise you that. But yeah, there'll be streams for all the games over Christmas, and there'll probably be another Christmas special for the career mode as well. I did that last year, where I play more games basically. I just do more in an episode, and it's like half an hour long. So yeah, that's basically what I'll be doing if that's what you wanted to know. Yeah, the players are coming out. Reading. I've actually watched quite a few Reading games this season, believe it or not. I've had Sky access for like a month, and Reading just happened to have been on Sky like the last 2 times. I saw their game against Bristol and Stoke they lost 3-0, so that was great for them. With Wall back, the team's looking confident. Caffrey was man of the match for me against Watford. I thought Caffrey was good, and I think Walls really helped. I think he really helped against Watford. But yeah, it must be a very, very strange atmosphere. A very strange atmosphere for both sets of players, because only one stand, from what I can tell, has actually got fans in, and they're all spread out. There's 2,000 of them, I think, anyway. Reading's team, I'll just put it on screen for you. It'll be easier, won't it? But yeah, it's just going to be a very strange atmosphere, because if we score, it's just going to be silent. It's going to be a very, very strange atmosphere if we score, which probably we won't because we're Forest. But yeah, anyway, I'll just get their lineup up. Yeah, I'm very pleased to see Wall and McKenna starting together. That's good to see. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll put it on this screen actually. Yeah. Oh, this is Knockout's 200th game in the championship. Wow, he really is a bit of a veteran, isn't he? But that's their team. Obviously, Lucas Jow is going to be a real threat, because he's actually got more goals this season than Forest have as a team, which isn't at all depressing. I'm not making that up either. So yeah, Alpha Semedo as well. Of course, he's going to be playing against his old side if he comes on. So he was with us last season. How you doing? NFFC are the best, and Ioanu, our left back's not in the chat. Don't know why. Gaming. I'll just call you gaming. It's a good team, but against Reading, I think 2-0 Reading. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost. I wouldn't. Hopefully, we can just get something at least, from this run of games. We got 1 point. v Watford, of course. This is so weird. It's so weird. This is the first game I've watched live since some fans have come back. It's just such a weird atmosphere. For starters, there's hardly any fans in the ground. There's only fans in one stand. It's just such a weird thing to look at. It really is quite strange. But yeah, at least there's some people back in stadiums. Anyway, you've seen that long enough now. 13 people in here. Thank you very much, everyone. And the game's about to start. Obviously, I'm going to be a little bit behind you because it's on Sky, and that's just how it is. I can't do anything about that. But yeah, there we go then. Forest away at Reading. It's never normally a nice game for us. It never normally is at all a nice game. The last 2 times we've been here, I think 3 in fact. It would not been. I think it's 2015 the last time we won at Reading. So it's been quite a while. I think, yeah, we lost 2-0 the year before. I don't think we had a manager at the time, so yeah, that not really a surprise. Did you hear that we've been linked with Van Hooydonk's son? Yeah, I have actually. Pierre Van Hooijdonk, his son, we've been linked with him. We'll just see what happens with that. He's a striker. Do we need him though? That's the thing. Do we need him? I know we're not scoring any goals, but we haven't got Graben. Even that, he wasn't scoring goals when he was with us before, was he? But on form we will do. Yeah, it's good to see some fans back at least. Everton are losing to Burnley. That's football, isn't it? You just don't know what's going to happen. People keep comparing me to Neil Warnock, which is funny. Why? Why do people think you're Neil Warnock, mate? Feels like the FA Cup. We've got Cardiff in that, obviously. One of the most dead as ties we could have possibly got. Cardiff at home in the FA Cup 3rd round. I was really disappointed. I really wanted like a Premier League team or a Championship side, but oh well, it's just what it is, isn't it? Also, by the way, Christmas jumper, rocking my Christmas jumper. Even Christmas, I have to get football related in some form. I'm that sad. I have to get it related in some form, obviously. So I'm wearing my scarf at least. I have some form of Forest on. What Premier League team would you support? I've always liked Liverpool, to be honest. I know a lot of people don't like Liverpool really, but I probably would pick them. Wolves or Burnley, says the Meme Lord. Yeah, I don't mind either of them really. Don't really have an opinion. Will Swan, yeah, I would honestly give Will Swan more, a chance, being as he's at least on the bench right now. Yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird seeing. I mean, I can't even see fans really because like the bottom part of the stadium, there's still banners over it, so the fans aren't actually in shot most of the time. But you know they're there. If Reading score, you'll definitely know they're there. How you doing, Woods, mate? How you doing, mate? It's never. I don't really like this when you play Reading away. It's just not a nice game at all, really. But yeah, if you got any questions for me, I am watching the game for once, which is good, but not much is really happening right now. But yeah, obviously, if you've not been aware of our last few games, which I'd be surprised if you don't, we drew Watford the other day, which is a very, very good result. Only again, we didn't get any shots on target, which is pretty embarrassing, really, isn't it? Was that? I think it was the second straight game we didn't get any shots on target. Yeah. You got Cloughie's autobiography. Nice one, mate. That's definitely what's the word? Cool. Yeah, it's cool. I don't really know where I was going with that. Favorite washing up products. What out of all the questions I said, ask me a question, and someone says, "What's your favorite washing up products?" Are we talking what? Okay, there's actually a chance for Reading here. Yeah, it was pretty. It came to nothing. Are we talking washing clothes or cookery? I don't. Why are we talking about this on a football live stream? Fairy liquid. Yeah, I'll just go with that. What a question. How you doing, boy Benny? Welcome, mate. Do you think Martin should have started over Knockout this match? Knockout was poor against Watford. Martin's not even on the bench, to be fair. So, yeah, I think he should be at least on the bench. Only Knockout, he's still, probably one of our best players, really, isn't he? Let me know. Speaking of Knockout, based off how he's played for us, would you permanently sign him in January from Fulham, or would you let him go back? Because he hasn't really done much, has he? When you think about it, he's not scored any goals for us yet. He's, I have been kind of disappointed with Knockout, but I don't know whether we should sign him or not. But let me know in the comment section. Yeah, Bournemouth won yesterday, 4-0 against Barnsley. Something that we couldn't do, of course, as we know all too well. Yeah. Anyway, 0-0 after nearly 6 minutes. 1-0 Burnley against Everton. Well, it's just football for you, isn't it? Much Everton aren't really doing that well right now, are they? So Burnley need the points, obviously. Been quite an evenly matched game so far, to be honest. I was sent home from school on Tuesday as I came into contact with a guy with that, and I got into a fight with someone on Monday. Okay, a pretty action-packed week for you there, mate. Okay, stay safe, please. So I think it's a free kick to Reading. Yeah. As a Reading fan, good luck, but I think we'll win 3-2. I wouldn't be surprised if you did, to be honest, mate. We're a lot lower than you in the table for starters. I mean, never really do that well when we come to your ground, so I wouldn't be surprised if you did. But we need the points. We do. 1-0 Forest win. I'll be more than happy with that. He did well coming off the bench, but hasn't done much starting for us. Yeah, that's probably a good way. A good way of putting it. It's a free kick to Reading. There's more and Elise standing over it for Reading. To be honest, I would take the 2 goals. I just think we need a point at the very minimum. But we all know that we need to win games if you really want to try and actually have a respectable finish. Because promotion's out the window now. Just have a look. Just try and finish somewhat in a decent position. But it's a free kick Reading after 7.5 minutes. And more, I think, was that struck it and it just hit the wall. So that was great. Remember when Everton was a title contender. Oh yeah, it's start of the season, Everton were quality, weren't they? But they kind of fell off a cliff. And that was a very good shot from their number 11. Not sure that was, but it was also a very good save from Samba. Do you think Tyrese Campbell's underrated? Is he at Stoke? I think he's at Stoke. He's I watched a bit of him. He's actually got a bit about him, so I'd probably say he is. There's a corner Forest. I'm that far behind. So I'm 8 minutes, 12 seconds in on mine. So that's just how it is. I can't really do anything about that. Who was that number 11? It was a very good shot. Very good save from Bruce, though. Okay, right. People are commentating well before I've actually seen it. And there's a free kick Forest. Taylor, okay, right. That was a very good ball from Lolly, and Taylor was like right in front of the goal. And Rafael made the save. That was the best chance of the game, without a doubt. Right, so you're only like 10 seconds ahead then. That's actually not even that bad. That was a very good chance for Forest there. That must be a shot on... Wait, is that a shot on target? I need to check this. Is that a shot on target? I think it is. Or maybe, I don't know. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? But anyway, Reading on the attack now. Quite a good game so far. Not came to nothing now, obviously. I'm good, Jordan, mate. Yep. I just want to have a look at the stats and just see whether we've actually had a shot on target yet. Okay, right. So the stats don't want to load, which is great. Cool. It's the corner Reading, though. Probably no. Elise swings it in, and it's cleared away for... Oh, it's not. It's still in play, actually. Elise, he's got a bit of bad in me as their number 7. Cleared away by Samba. Oh, yeah. Like I said earlier, if you've got any questions for me, everyone, just let me know in the comment section. Because I need to talk about stuff, obviously, to actually make it entertaining. Right, we've had a shot on target. They've had 3 shots. We've had 1. And we've both had a shot on target each. Okay, right. You got engaged yesterday. Right. Okay, well, congratulations, mate, for starters. Wow, that's actually quite mad. Well, yeah, congratulations, mate. Best FIFA you've ever played. I always liked FIFA 18, to be honest. And I think a lot of people didn't really like that. I always liked FIFA 18. FIFA 21, I think, in my opinion, is a lot better than... miles better than FIFA 20 was. It's still got room for improvement. Yeah, and Harry Land agrees. How you doing, William, mate? How you doing? Pope just made an amazing save against Calvert-Lewin. Yeah, I don't know, but I think you're right. Yeah, it's not been a bad game so far. Pretty end to end. Wow, okay. So expected goals, Forest should have 21 goals this season. We've scored 9 goals. That's not at all depressing, is it? What's happening there then, is it? Just a moment, a break in play. Free kick Reading. Luke's giving me commentary before I even know what's going to happen. Because Samba's about to take a goal kick, so unless you're that far ahead. Yeah, it's good. It still looks. I was thinking the other day, it's like a new type of weird, having fans all spread out. It's good to have fans bad, but you're not used to having fans like, scattered all over the place. How you doing, Edward, mate? Like the haircut? Yeah, I had it done the other day. I still wear a hat because I like wearing it. But yeah, I needed it, to be honest. If I'd left it any longer, it probably would have got, it would have been verging on how it was over lockdown 1, where if you watched, those videos back then, it was just absolutely an abomination, really. It's just simply dreadful. Are you going to make an Instagram account? Well, I already have one, mate. I don't use it very often, but I'm going to try and use it more going forward. But there is a link to my Instagram if you want to go and follow that. But more importantly, I'd appreciate if you followed my Twitter more, because that's where I'm a lot more active. Just plugging my socials, because that's what YouTubers do. Yeah. So there's my socials if you want to follow them. It's a free kick though to Reading. You probably know what's going to happen by now. Apparently, it's a penalty to Reading, which is absolutely quality, isn't it? Yeah. It's a penalty to Reading. Absolutely bloody quality. Red card. Ryan Yates. Well, this is bloody brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely. I was saying earlier, what a great game this has been so far. Well, lads, I bloody hate Reading away, man. We just never do anything at Reading. Reading away is just our arch nemesis. That and Birmingham and Sheffield Wednesday. We just hate playing at those grounds. We absolutely hate playing at Reading, Sheffield Wednesday. Right, so we're down to 10 men. That's the second player I've had sent off this season, is it? We had Joanna and now Yates. Was that a red card? Yeah, that was a red card, definitely. To be honest, he used his hand. Yates, mate, you should know better than that. He tried to clear the ball with his hand. The inner Maradona in him quite clearly there. You probably know it's a goal by now. You almost certainly do. Lucas Jow, I think it is. He's already scored more goals than we have this season. Lucas Jow. What a shot. I'm so shocked. Amazing scenes. This club, man. This bloody club. Well then. I mean, I've always preferred League One, so, up the League One, lads. Quality stuff. I love it how the viewers have gone up now. We're losing. I love that. How are you doing, though, to everyone that's joined the stream? And thank you, if you're in the chat, to Jacob for the Instagram follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, Sean, credit to you, mate. Credit to you. I'm not surprised that you're winning. You're in your position for a reason. So, fair play. Yeah, we're just crap. We're just crap, aren't we? We are really, really quite horrendous. Amazing scenes. Merry Christmas. So we're now 1-0 down, away from home, with no away fans. May not be a full stadium, but 2,000 home fans, and down to 10 men after 14 minutes. So I think I sense a comeback. I do. I really do. I'm full of confidence for a comeback. That might be slight sarcasm. We are going down. Yeah, up the League One, lads. Gillingham away. Bring it on. Can't wait. Bloody Wimbledon, Sunderland away. 4-0 full time at least. Amazing scenes. Sky, I appreciate you putting it on TV so I can watch it for these streams, but why do you have to embarrass us? Neutrals are watching this and they're thinking, God, Forest are crap, aren't they? Why do you keep putting it on Sky? Why did they keep putting it on Sky? You just want to keep embarrassing us, do you? Thanks. Amazing. I'm just past the point now where I just don't even really care. I do, but it's, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't even really know how to describe it. It's just you're annoyed, but you just don't really see the point in actually getting annoyed because you're just used to it. It's a weird thing to try and explain, but you just got an immune system built in. You're just used to losing now, so it's basically what it is, really, isn't it? At least we're not behind Wickham like Derby. Literally the only positive, isn't it? The only positive. To be honest, I'm so surprised that you're in this position. Did not expect it at the start of the season. I don't think anyone really did, to be honest. We've just a lot's changed at the club. We signed 14 players, believe it or not, in one transfer window. A new manager. We got rid of like 10 players, a ridiculous amount of change. And last season may have ended horrendously for us. But it wasn't needed, in my opinion. We didn't need to just have a complete overhaul. It's clearly quite clear to me that this club is being run by people who don't actually really like football or really care about Forest. They're just running it as a business. Because when that's happening, you're not really going to do well, are you? And you probably know whether it's a goal or not. Lucas Jow, that's terrible, that shot, to be honest. Did you hear our owner could be selling up? That's fake. That's fake. I'm convinced that's fake, Luke. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if that's true. They just missed an open goal. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know, man. It's just this club's being run by people who don't really care about football. They're just caring about it in terms of a business point of view. I wouldn't be surprised if they're sort of right. Okay, we failed last season, so we'll just go out and sign a ridiculous amount of players and just hopefully we'll all gel together. But that's not how it works in football. I think everyone knows that. It just isn't. Yeah, but I think Dor actually said it was fake. So, and that was reported from a guy on Facebook. So I wouldn't trust that. But man, it's just to be expected, isn't it? It's yeah, I'm not even thinking like, oh my God, what's going on? Because like we're used to this. Apart from like the last 2 seasons where we've been, challenging up near the top, we've been used to being at the bottom end of the table and in relegation scraps. So it's not really anything new to us. But when you consider the squad we have, we should not be down there. It's not like a few years ago where we had bloody Velius up front who couldn't score to save his life, and Michael Mansion, and who else? I'm trying to think of really quite bang average footballers that we used to play for us. Players that are not to the level that we have now. We are like the Stoke of last year. This is what I was thinking the other day. Like Stoke last season had a really good team, but they did terrible, apart from towards the end of the season. That is exactly what we are right now. On paper, even a neutral said this. It's just, we shouldn't be down here. But we are. It's just a lot going on behind the scenes that has led to this, and we just can't get going again. I think a lot of people are saying the same thing. It doesn't really matter who we have playing for us, so long as we have Ioannis Vestros, I think that's how you say his name, our chief executive in charge. We're not going to progress because he's not running the club like he should do. He's running it like a business, not at all like a football point of view. If the rumours are true that he throws players out like Ribeiro and Carvalho and Adoma, they didn't want, they wanted to stay with Forest. They did, apparently. They wanted to stay. That's the key thing. They didn't want to leave. They wanted to stay with the club. So he decided, right, you know what, you can't play then. Why would you do that? Why would you make players unhappy? You know, players that were happy at the club, but then you made them unhappy. You're asking for trouble if you're doing that. And this is why I'm not surprised that we're struggling. If those rumours are true, it's just, an accident waiting to happen. Let's say we have a good January transfer window. Well, this is the thing. Like, yeah, we should sign players, but we've already signed way too many. You know, we need to try and keep it settled. But then you think, right, well, we're struggling, so maybe you should sign players. So it's a double-edged sword. You think, right, well, you should sign players to do better. But then you realise, well, no, we've just signed like 14 players. You know, I think we had enough of all this change. But it's not, you know, I don't even know what to say, man. It's just repeating myself, really. Quality stuff. Down to 10 men and 1-0 down away to the team that are fourth. And in fact, they're actually going to be higher than that. That's the way it's going. To be fair, you know, a Reading fan said they're surprised to see Forest as low as they are. I'm surprised that you're doing as well as you are, to be honest, Reading. You know, fair play to you. I predicted you to finish mid-table, which is where you have been for like the last few years. But you know, I think you're definitely one of the teams that a lot of people wrote off way too easily, including myself. Yeah, where are you in the league? Reading are the second now. Amazing. They're joint top of the league. Amazing. Great. So I'm full of confidence about a comeback, lads. Was amazed. I've not done it down their end for ages now. Just been in our own half. Bloody hell, man. Yeah, I do, clever boy. How you doing, mate? You've not really missed much, just me being depressed as always. We won't sign like another 10, whatever the hell that is, awful players. I don't even know. That was a good chance for Reading there. Still not even cleared away. Reading are bossing us. They're absolutely all over us. They really are. That number 7, Uise, he's having a field day. Just mugging off all of our players. Yeah, I am, mate. McLaren, F1. Yeah, I don't you know, I just like wearing this hat. That's why I wear it. So, I mean, I wore it in every video because of my hair over lockdown. So, you know, that's why I wore it. I just continued to wear it. Anyway, yeah, thank you to the 17 people in here. Appreciate that. Not really that great, to be honest. Let's just say that. Absolutely, Luke. Yeah. Boss, start to finish. Well, this is just quality, isn't it? Well, this is fun. Wow. So last 10 minutes. Reading have had 84% possession. We've had 16. Amazing. This is fun, isn't it? What a lovely way to spend our afternoon. Lolly. It wasn't even lolly, it was bloody knockout. LJP, don't worry, we done the same to Sheffield Wednesday and somehow drew. Yeah, I think we did the same against Coventry. We were being absolutely bossed by Coventry and we somehow won the game. So, and yeah, Sean is a Reading fan. Lord. So yeah, knockout corner. You probably know whether it's come to anything or not by now. Corner swung in, cleared away straight away. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, beautiful stuff. Well. Yeah, I find it incredible. Start of this year we were, promotion hopefuls. This year we're ending this year as relegation candidates. Only Nottingham Forest could make that somehow possible. Genuinely, started this year by beating Blackburn at home, and we were looking really good. We won 3 in a row. We genuinely were like promotion candidates. Because when we played Reading away last year, we were like 4th, and Reading were like 15th or something. But we've swapped, we really have. Reading weren't really in danger of relegation last year, but they were nowhere near where they are. Yeah. Only Forest could find a way to make this possible. I miss the team spirit of last season. We just don't seem to have the same team spirit as we did last year. It's just, I don't even know, to be fair. Yeah, it already. What's the score? Glenn, mate. It's on the screen. Yeah. No offense to you, mate. We need a result. We do, yeah, but it's looking very unlikely right now. Why grab him? Mate, he's only been that since this season. Last season, he was quality. We know on his day, Gavin's a very good striker, isn't he? So, yeah, we should be sitting top right now. Let's just hope those 2 points don't at the end of the season. Oh, you're talking about Reading. Okay. Obviously you are. Well, this is fun, isn't it? This is very fun. How you doing, Mars Fishy? Interesting name. How you doing? Live supporting Forest is the pain tweets David made like August. Yeah. Well, this tweet. I can find it for you. It's quite a way back. Hang on. I did a tweet where I just put. You've probably seen it in my videos before. If you are new, I've seen quite a few new faces. Please, subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate that, lads. I mean a lot. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers somehow. Free kick though. Great. That was very successful. Bloody brilliant stuff. Amazing scenes. I'm just trying to. I know. You probably know what I'm looking. I'm just trying to find that tweet that I did. Rads, I'm so mad. I'm not even mad anymore, man. It's just I'm just used to it. Really, it's just an inbuilt immune system. Really, that's quite a depressing way of putting it, but. Well, thank you very much, mate. You've got a lot of letters in your name, but thank you to subscribing. Where is it? There we go. I found it. All right. This is what I'm on about. Here we go. This is my world right now. That's me, really. Just pain. Just pain. This is it, really, isn't it? Just pure pain. And that sums up being Nottingham Forest supporter. Yeah. Beautiful stuff. Amazing stuff. I subbed. Again, thank you very much, Mars. Appreciate that a lot. I do obviously a lot of Forest stuff, just a bit of FIFA, general football, just a bit of everything. So, you get a bit of literally that, a bit of everything. So yeah. Yeah, we're losing, believe it or not. We're losing. Am I surprised? No. Notts County will get in the Premier League before us. At this rate, probably, yeah. They're in the National League. Amazing stuff. I know how supporting Forest, because I do. Yeah. I know that you know, but just banter. What do I say? I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. It's usually the same for us Reading fans, so I know the pain. Yeah, it's just football, really, isn't it? Regardless of who you support, you're going to get it. But we're quite used to it. Really, that's my point. Amazing stuff. Absolutely brilliant. I don't know what to say, lads. It's just I'm just repeating myself, really, aren't I? The dedication we have is endless. Yeah, for some reason. My middle name is Forrest. Is it really? Or are you just pulling my leg? Well, this is going well. Fun times. Down to 10 men. Away at Reading, who are in second place. And we scored 9 goals this season. I changed my name. How you doing, James? Rads, to be honest, I would rather have a good team of Donald Trumps than this. Fair. Don't really know what to say to that. Yeah. Just Reading absolutely running rings around us, really. This club, man. Only this club. Fun times. Right, being as I'm being very, very talkative right now, ask me some questions in the comment section because I need some. I need to make it entertaining because it's not very entertaining just talking about Forest being crap all the time. So, bit of a dead period in the game as well. Really, just Reading just basically passing the ball around us. No one picked up that ball, for God's sake. Elise. Now they're bossing us, man. We're so crap. They're absolutely running rings around us. It was far too easy to just get that ball in. No one was picking up Richards. Way too easy. What has happened to us? Even with the change, there's no excuse for being. It doesn't take you that long to gel. You know, it doesn't take you like 3-4 months to gel. You know, a lot of these players have known each other now for quite a while, really. It's just nothing makes sense anymore. It just nothing makes sense. Yeah, Lyle Taylor, he joined from Charlton thinking, great, I've gone from a relegation candidate to promotion candidate, but he joined a technically better team just to be in another relegation battle. Cyrus Christie's no Matty Cash. If you already knew that, but yeah, losing Cash has been a huge low. Yeah, massive loss to us. Probably the best right back last season in the whole league, along with Luke Ayling. Yeah, I think if we had Silver, Watson, and Cash and Graben, they've all left us. Technically, one of them hasn't. Obviously, he's injured, but Graben was quality last season. He's injured. Our captain, our best right back in the league, and one of the only few creative players we have in the actual team left us. If you went in time to the 70s and 80s or mid-90s and told fans that we're in this situation, they would currently die of laughing. Pretty much. Of all the seasons, of all the years I could have picked to start doing watch-alongs, it was this one. Of all the times I could have picked. Just quality. Absolutely brilliant. If I'd done this last year, it would have been so much more entertaining. We're in a promotion race. This year in relegation race, for God's sake, if that's even a thing. Running at absolutely thrashing us. It was way too easy, man. Merry Christmas, boys. Can't wait. Boxing Day. All happy. Christmas. Birmingham. Oh, Forest are playing. Brilliant. It's Christmas. Football. Do a stream. Brilliant. I'm in good spirits. Just chilling out. Eating rubbish. Good mood. And then just depression. And then my Christmas is ruined again because Forest just lose. This is what it is. I can't wait for Boxing Day where good mood and then it just tanks because Forest decided to play a game and ruin it for us all. Great. That's going to be fun. I really want Wickham to stay up. It'd be mad if they could. Yeah. To be fair to them, they've actually done pretty or fairly good by their standards, I suppose. Oh, this is fun, isn't it? This is fun. Amazing. Forest in 2018, 19, 20. Promotion. Here we go. Yes! We were looking so good, weren't we? Last 2 seasons, we've been up there. Particularly last season, as we all know. And now, back to pain and sadness, relegation candidates. And that is the story of Forest. You just go on Wikipedia and type in Nottingham Forest seasons. It happens so much. We go from finishing like 3rd to 19th. And then we're right back up there again. This is just the merry-go-round. This is just what happens at Forest. It's just what happens. And it's happening again. 2 straight years where we're top 10 comfortably. And now we're going down for relegation again. Great. Really great. I really want to relive that day against Ipswich where we stood up by 2 goals. It wasn't at all stressful. Where at one stage we were actually relegated that day. So brilliant. Sunderland hired Lee Johnson. Very strange. He's better than that, to be honest. Cool. 5 subs available. Let's see how many we make. We'll make one change in the last 5 minutes, probably, when we're 3-0 down. Quality. Going forward, I'll just talk about my channel because it's more interesting. I want there to be a video before the next stream because I've done 3 straight streams in a row with nothing in between them. It's because I'm working on something. There's actually 2 things coming, like around Christmas time. So I'm working on that, and also FIFA. I have to be in the right frame of mind to play that now, you know. And I'm not, I don't want to be a FIFA channel where I just upload like. That's basically all I upload. So, you know, it probably will be a career mode video. But, you know, I'll just see what happens with that. But there'll be at least a video before the next stream against Norwich away, which I'm also very, very confident about. It's not like that Norwich is struggling. I think Norwich are struggling. Yeah. Let's just check check the league table because we're losing this, but we've got Norwich next who are down there, so we should be able to get a result. Oh, right. The 3rd. Okay, well, at least our next game after that, we should be able to get to it from it. Brentford, where are they? Brentford. Is it Brentford? Wait a second. Brentford. Have a look at our... yeah, Brentford. Where are they? Oh, they're 6th. Okay, great. And then we have Sheffield Wednesday. And they're 23rd. We'll probably lose that. Great. Amazing scenes. Full of confidence. One added minute onto this very entertaining first half of football. Cool. Oh, amazing. Good opportunity for Reading there. What a shot. Can you believe it? Cool. Can we just finish the game now? Can we just full time now? Because he's just depressing, man. So bloody behind at the break. Oh, what a shock. Thank you so much for letting me know, Forest Twitter. Thank you. I never knew. I never bloody knew. Imagine my shock. Oh, I am so... I really didn't see this coming. Oh, man. I really didn't. Oh, I can't be bothered, man. This club is just... This team, man. This team. Cool. Excellent scenes here. I'm just sharing my pain on social media. I should be able to get people on now because it didn't work last time. I don't know why, but I'll get people on in a minute, lads. Is there any point? It's going to be us just saying, "Oh, great, FI is crap again." Can't be bothered, man. Okay, cool. Right. Yeah, if anyone wants to come on the stream and just be depressed as well, then you can. Can't. What do I say? I don't even know what to say anymore. Please work. Please work. Work. Thank you. It's worked. Yeah. I'm in good spirits. I'm in good spirits going to the second half. I'm not going to lie at all. Yeah, where's Thiago Silva? Sparks of creativity. We sold him to Olympiacos. Oh, it's still the advert's great, amazing. I don't care about what is this advert. I'll give you commentary on an advert. It's more entertaining. Opening a present now. You really need to know this. Samsung. Oh, okay then. You're flexing your AirPods, are you? Great. This is how I bought it. I'm giving you commentary on an advert. It's a Samsung AirPods available at Samsung.com. Get in there. I'll be buying some of them. I won't. Second half's underway. Great. I thought he was on loan at Olympiacos. No, he wanted to leave the club. So, yeah. Can you really blame him? Leave this sinking ship. Cool. Only another 45 minutes to go of this. Amazing scenes, lads. Yeah. I'm not. You may think I'm being salty. This is just, I don't even really know what I'm doing. I'm just thinking, yeah, cool. Do I actually care now? Or no, I don't really. I'm past the point of even being that annoyed. Everyone's just saying the same thing. Who actually cares? We take McKenna off and we bring on Figueiredo. Yeah, we need a goal. We need a goal, right? Yeah, we need a goal. We need to score a goal. So we bring on another defender for a better defender. No, sorry, for a worse. I can't even talk English. We bring off a good defender for an average defender because that's going to spark a comeback, isn't it? Yes. We don't bring on even Will Swan. No, we don't do that, do we? Amazing. 45 minutes. God, I'm buzzing for this second half. Amazing. So, ask me some questions, lads. Just to try and cheer me up. What's your favourite kind of biscuit? Hobnobs are up there for sure. Digestives, custard creams, bourbons. You can't go wrong with this. This is, up there. Rich tea. I can't. We just can't. We can't have that. Okay. What other biscuits can we have? Shortbread. Can that be counted as a biscuit? Yes, I think it can. Shortbread. You can't go on with that. This is how boring the game is. And this is how done I am done with this club. Done I am done with this club. Yes. Because that's English. We're up to Forest. Chris Hughton's football is shocking. Yeah. Thrilling entertainment as always. Lowton just made a sick block. Yeah. Cool. Jamie Dodgers. Underrated. I forgot about them, to be honest. Rads, should we bring Nuno back? He's been scoring a lot in Belgium. We may as well at this stage. I don't even really care who plays for Forest right now. It's just that past that point of even really being bothered. Amazing. 40 years ago, we won the Champions League, and now we're in a relegation battle in the Championship. Not for the first time either. Quality. Cluffy must be turning in his grave right now. Clever boy. If your mum and dad don't want you to come on, then I can't let you come on. There must be a reason why they don't want you to, okay? This is what's the point of Forest to see. You just lose your mind. You just go crazy. Probably why my channel's so mad, really. How many live streams have I done? I just want to count this. Wait a second. Let's just have a look at this. Curious to know what the outcome is. Okay, let's just go back a bit on my channel. Let's just scroll back. In fact, you know what? I'll share this with you on my stream. Let's just, share this together. Okay. This is my absolutely, wonderful, wonderful channel. Okay, that all of you seem to like. Okay, but let's just have a look at this. All right. So we go back to Derby here. That's one stream. 2, 3, 4. That one. 5. Right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I have done 21 Forest live streams. 21 since July. 21. That's the number 21. What is that in German? I can't remember because it's been a while since I did German at school for some reason. No, I forgot. But 21 streams, right? We've won 3. 3. 1, 3, 2 streams. 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6. I'm talking in German. This is what the streams come to. I'm talking in another language that I can't even speak properly. Great. So that's just quality, isn't it? I think that is actually fascinating. We've done that many streams. 21 live watch-alongs of Nottingham Forest. We've won 3 games, man. 3 games. Wow. That's all I can say. Just wow. And that was the best one of the lot, wasn't it? This was the best one of the lot. Unreal. 7.6 thousand people have seen me just lose my mind. Absolutely quality. Unbelievable stuff. Well, fun times. 1-1. Don't bait me, mate. Come on. Forest scored a goal. Are you serious about that? Last, David, do you think I'll make a good YouTuber? Mate, there's only one way to find out. I didn't think I'd be good at YouTube when I first did it. I still think I can get better. Yeah, there's always room for improvement. But, just do it, mate. Just do it, mate. Cool. 21 live watch-alongs since July, and we've won 3 of them. Another chance for Reading. Can you really be surprised? 2-0, is it? Oh, great. Is it really 2-0? Is it really 2-0? Quality. Corner Reading. Okay, it could be 2-0. Are you baiting me, Jacob? I don't even really care if you are at this stage, to be honest. Elise. 2-0. Great. Brilliant. Good save from Samba, to be fair there. Okay. Corner. Elise swings it in. Yes! It's 2-0! Come on! Oh, wait. Sorry. No. Sorry. No. 2-0 to Reading. Sorry, I lost my mind there. Sorry, I just got a bit carried away. 2-0 Reading. 2-0 Reading, not Forest. Sorry, I just saw a goal going on. I naturally presumed it was Forest because we are obviously, we're goal machines. We're goal machines. So I just expected it to be a goal for us, you see. I just expected it to be a goal for Forest because I'm just so used to scoring goals. So I just naturally thought, okay, cool. I've lost my head quite seriously at this stage. I'm not going to lie. Who was that? Morrison. Yeah. Cool. Chris E was thinking, what the bloody hell have I got myself into? Why have I took over this absolute sinking ship of a club? Why have I done this to myself? Mate, I have no idea. You're mad. You're quite clearly mad. Cool. Okay, let's just update the score. As if we didn't know what it already was. Cool. You may be thinking I'm being salty. I actually couldn't care any less at this stage. Like, I'm just getting to the point where I just don't even care. Because it's just so depressing, man. It's just 2-0 Reading. Am I even bothered really at this stage? I don't even know. It's got to that point where you're so annoyed you just can't be bothered. Just can't be bothered, man. This comment section, I have never known it so bloody. It is just simply the most toxic thing. Relegate, liquidators. This is what people are saying in the comment section. Jesus Christ. Just delete club, please. Cool. Amazing scenes. Absolutely amazing. Whoa! What a bloody start, lads, to the second half. What do I do, lads? It's 2-0 down. What do I do? It's just depression. Like, what do I actually do? Just, yeah, I don't even know what to say anymore. Cool. This is like Bristol City, where I just was talking about random objects. We're losing 2-1. Did you just swear? No, I don't swear on my channel, mate, because like family watch and stuff. So I don't really swear that much anyway. But you may have. I said sinking its ship. I didn't say the S word. Don't worry, because you know PG friendly. Oh, this is fun, isn't it? Why did Figueiredo come on? Seriously, why did Figueiredo come on? Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? That's really gonna make a huge impact. Everyone wants to ride that. Fast forward your TV. Mate, I can't change it. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, you'd never guess I'm a Forest fan, mate. You'd never guess. Just look at my backdrop and my channel banner, you know. Cool. Mate, it was quite extreme sarcasm, okay? That's what it was. It was quite extreme salt and sarcasm. That's what the celebration was. I don't even know anymore, okay? I think my face kind of sums it up. It's 3-0, is it? Oh, banter. Quality stuff. Amazing. I bloody love this club, man. So I hate. Yeah, so that's the word, isn't it? Go on. Just score the goal, lads. Just score the goal. It's behind. Everyone's saying 3-0 in the chat. Just score the goal. Come on, boys. Just get on with it. How many people have said 3-0? Okay, 2 people have said 3-0. Great. We are absolutely terrible. We are so bad. We are actually impressively bad. It's incredible. Sam Bassar's coming on. That's going to make a huge impact. And Amiobi. Great. Cool. Is it 3-0? Let's just have a look. Is it 3-0? I haven't got anything on Forest yet. That was a good chance for Reading, believe it or not. Can you believe that? A chance for Reading. You'd never guess. What are you all getting for Christmas, everyone? Let me know in the comment section below. That's more interesting right now, isn't it? Amazing scenes. I actually think I should change the intro to the Forest career mode because it says we're by far the greatest thing you've ever seen. That could not be any further from the truth. I actually think I should change it. Maybe I should change it to worse, just do a voiceover or something. Art is off for Sal. Not that I care. And Amiobi's on for someone. Amiobi on for knockout. Cool. That's going to make a huge impact, isn't it? Can't be bothered anymore. I'm actually, I don't know what to say. Even on FIFA, they're not, because even on FIFA we bottled it. You know, even on FIFA, I managed to find a way just to wind us up even more and bottle promotion. FM21, that's, yeah, definitely should get it, mate. Burnley away kit. Nice one, mate. My pain is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Well, we're used to that, mate. I'm hopefully going to get a Corinthians shirt, Santos or Inter Milan. Okay. I actually wouldn't mind that. I'd like to get some like old retro football shirts, like, you know, Inter or something like that. That would actually be pretty cool. Because I have loads of Forest shirts, obviously. I have a Liverpool shirt from a few years ago, which doesn't fit me anymore, and obviously Barcelona, not to flex. I got that 2 Christmases ago. Yeah. Todd, nice one. Yeah, but we've managed to come back stronger, kick up the arse, and a reality check is what we needed. Hopefully the same for Forest. Yeah. With Villa in a relegation battle, though. I remember you were like bottom end, but cool. Amazing stuff. Well, this is fun. This is when we used to win games, by the way. Remember when we beat Brentford? We beat Brentford both times last season. And now there's this. Cool. 20 people watching me not be at all salty. How you doing, everyone? Please, if you somehow are enjoying this, if you're a Derby fan, then you probably are, but you can't really talk, can you? Because you're somehow worse than us. Then please make sure you subscribe and that kind of thing. You know the drill. Somehow bring some happiness in my life. I'd appreciate it. You know, you can subscribe. How many likes has it got? Probably more, because I, you know, am in a very good mood. 34 likes, 1 dislike. Thank you very much to the 1 person that dislikes it. You're very, very kind. Getting a hashtag going, which is what we all need to say on. If you have Twitter, do this. If you have Twitter, it's hashtag Vestras out. He's the one that's ripping this club up. I honestly, and this is dramatic, if we're not careful, we're going to be Bolton, because their owners screwed that club over to the point where their players weren't even getting paid. They got a points deduction, which completely messed them up. All their best players left. Now they've literally had to start from scratch. All the players that Bolton have now, they didn't even have at the start of last year. The way we're going, we're going to be that. They really are. I think it's quite a long way off, but you know, just you get the point. Pain and frustration. Jesus, crying. I'm not crying, mate. There's no tears. Why would I cry? Why would I let a club like? Why would I let Forest being impressively bad make me cry? It's not worth it, is it? I'm gonna waste tears over this. I am overreacting, yeah, but it's just what do I say? I don't know. Just gonna do this again for some reason. Cool. That went to plan. Well, their top scorer's got more goals than we have this entire season, so that's good. Amazing scenes here. Absolutely spiffing. Unbelievable. Okay then. Fun times, lads. Very, 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 very fun times. Incredibly fun times. Need to get this trending on Twitter. Exclusively this season is the worst season you have to see watching Forest Rads. Yep. Why did I have to pick this year? Of all the years, of all the seasons I could have picked to start doing Watchalongs, it was this one. How? Okay, right. Woods, mate, what you just sent me on Twitter sums this club up, really, doesn't it? How low have you got to go to the point where you bully David Vaughan, nicest bloke you'll ever meet and 100% professional, just to pull him to one side and tell him to F off? Mills was bad enough, but to do it to Vaughan. This is war. Hashtag Vetstros out. What an absolute idiot. He's an absolute idiot. This guy. What an idiot. Why would you make players unhappy that want to be at the club? I didn't even know that David Vaughan was told to leave like that. I didn't even know that. Ribeiro, he was quality last year. He clearly was really invested with Forest. And then you just tell him, okay, right, you know what, get out. Explain. He wanted to stay at the club, and then you make him leave. He wanted to stay at the club, and then you make him annoyed. You're literally asking for trouble. You're literally asking for trouble. He did it with Adoma, apparently, who do that. It all started this, the collapse right now. January transfer window summed it up. It just summed it up. We needed a left back. We sold Jack Robinson, who was very good, in my opinion. We bring in Gaitang Bong, and we take the S, not the S, the P, on this channel about Gaitang Bong, say that he's great. But he's absolutely horrendous. We all know he's the most useless footballer. He's Phil Jones level. So you bring in Bong, right, to replace Jack Robinson. Okay, cool. Robertson was good. Okay, probably could have played in the Premier League. Great defending from Forest there. And you bring in Bong, You get rid of Adoma, who didn't play that much, but is a much, much better option to have about than Diakabi. And all Diakabi offered was pace. He was useless. You bring in Nuno da Costa when you were linked with Shea Adams, Nketiah, Glenn Murray, Dwight Gale. Proven championship players, Premier League experience, and you bring in a random guy from the French league, Nuno da Costa, who all he did was score an own goal that made us bottle a playoff spot we had the entire year pretty much. What an absolutely disastrous transfer window. It really was. And that's literally summed it up, that did. That was the start of our collapse. And then, we actually were on pretty good form in January. And then we lost to Birmingham. Then we went out of nowhere, played absolutely insane against Leeds. And then we were simply shocking against Charlton. And then from that day on, again, I went to, we were never the same. We beat Cardiff, and there was lockdown for 3 months. And then we came back, and we only won 2 games against bloody Huddersfield and Bristol. Lyle Taylor's going off for Will Swan. And since then, we bottled a playoff spot, and we didn't win any of the games after that, of course. And this season, we know what's happening. Relegation. That is what's happened this season. And that sums up what's been going on. And behind the scenes, it's all led to this. And that Vestros guy, how do you say his name? It's not just this season. The whole reason why we fail is because of this guy. He throws out those players. Carvalho wasn't unreal, but he was the one bit of creativity we had, and we get rid of him. We loan him out when we have literally one actual attacking midfielder at the club right now in Freeman, who's injured. And then, what is it? I don't even know. What is it now? Adoma. Yeah, he wasn't great, but he was much better than Diakabi. And like I said, with Robinson and Bong and players like that. And then, in the summer, we signed a ridiculous amount of players. 14. What's that in German? I can't remember. We signed 14 players. We're always going to lose Kashi. We're always going to lose someone like, a Silva. I'm amazed we didn't lose more. How on earth did we keep hold of Samba, Graben, Wall, and Lolly? How did those players stay? I'm amazed more didn't leave. Cash, Silva, Watson. I'm amazed more didn't leave. And I reckon the club were told not to do this. They never announced Ben Watson left. Not one. Not even on the club website, on social media. It was never announced that Ben Watson left. And he was our captain last season. He played most games. Maybe there was a falling out. And Vestros said, right, don't even announce it. Okay, right, he's our captain, but we won't have any thank you for him at all. And same for Sabri. We get rid of Sabri, one of our best managers for a long time. And then we didn't even say thank you. We just said we contract termination. Not even a thank you. There's something wrong there. And it's all down to at least one guy in our chief executive. I didn't really know about this until recently, to be honest. And, you say Dor? Yeah, Dor. If you ended your stream, Dor, you're just watching it. I don't blame you if you have ended your stream, but I'm just having a bit of a mild rant right now, really. It's going well. It's going extremely terribly. Semedo's coming on now, so I'm sure he must be thinking to himself, I'm so glad I've left this absolute mess of a club. Because he's coming on for someone off. He's coming on for Yaku Meite, apparently. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking now because talking about that now because it's just winding me up. But yeah, what I just said there basically is why Forest are in this situation. And there's a lot more to it as well, which we don't even know about. Anyway, that was fun, wasn't it? At work, so no Watchalong, but doing over here at 9. So you can join in. Oh right, okay, yeah. I forgot about that. You work, don't you, on Saturdays? Yeah, it's not going well, Dor. It's not going well at all. It really isn't. Yeah. What do I say really? Um, I think 2014 to 17 years are the worst. There's barely anyone at the ground, and football was shocking. Yeah, yeah. I'm actually, in ways, I suppose it's good that there's no fans at the games right now because it would just be so toxic, wouldn't it? But maybe if there were, it would help us. I think it would definitely help us, to be fair. Um, who knows? Great stream, says Jack. Well, thank you very much, mate. You're a Villa fan, it seems. So thank you very much from a neutral. Yeah, that's I actually use that comparison quite a bit, to be fair, Sean. You lost the player final, and then you had like 3 years where you've not really done much at all. And this is like the first year since then that you're actually starting to look good again. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happened with Forest. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we have like 3 straight seasons now where it's just depression, and then in a few years we're up there again. This is just what the Championship is. And I think that proves it with Reading, doesn't it? And like Cardiff last season, they were nowhere near the playoffs for most of it, and then they got it. And now this season, they're not really doing that great again, are they? So it's just this division. It's just this division. Well, this is fun, isn't it? Oh. If you want to have a say about the game, then DM your email for StreamYard. Okay. Yeah, I may come on tonight, Dor, because just share our pain together. Yeah, it's not been great at all, really, in the slightest. Yeah, I think the meaning law kind of sums it up, really. Capital letters, just pain. Yeah, pain, extreme pain, and sadness. Up the League One, lads. And realistic, honestly, I still don't think we're going to get relegated, but I just think we're going to be in a relegation scrap the way it's going. To be quite honest. Well, I think we are. No, I think it's past that now. That's not the point where I'm saying think. I think we are. Well, Reading are making 2 changes. Yeah, well, I think we need. This is an excuse, obviously, but I think if we had fans, we wouldn't be doing quite as bad as we are. I really don't think we would have them because we seriously need them. We know just how important fans are. I think we really do miss them. Forest really do miss them. I'm not saying if we had fans, we'd be doing amazing, but I don't think it helps at all. It's a free kick, Reading, and it's offside. Thankfully, that actually went in the back of the net. Well, this has been a fun second half, hasn't it? I lost my head when their goal went in, and I had a bit of a rant about the state of this club, really. And now I'm just being depressed for another 12 minutes. Yeah, I'm not saying. I want to make it clear, we could be in worse situations. We're a mess, but we could be in worse. It could be a lot. We could, and I'm not saying this because it is them, but we could be Derby. Derby are worse than us, so we could be Derby, bottom of the league with 8 points, drawing with Wickham and Coventry. So we could be them, but it still isn't great, is it? If you get my point, we're in a bad way without a doubt, but it could be a lot worse. So, the way we're going, it will get worse, to be quite honest. because I think if Wycombe win, we'll be out the relegation zone on goal difference, which is absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Championship table. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, great. Wycombe haven't played yet as they play. Wycombe play Preston away. Great, and Preston are 14th, so they could actually maybe get something from that. Preston, can you please beat Wycombe? Great. I was thinking, Wycombe in the Championship. I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing how they do. But I'd never thought that they'll be one of our relegation rivals. I really didn't. But great. Yeah. Just forget I said that word. Well, this is very, very good entertainment, isn't it? How you doing, Tykes, mate? You're not really missing much. It's just same old, really. Right. So Woods has also sent me another thing about Danny Mills, and apparently Danny Mills has said this himself. Day before the January transfer window, day before the January transfer deadline, some Greek pulled me in the corridor at the stadium and said, we want, okay, English. It said, we don't want you, leave tomorrow. Wow. Wow. Just what do I say to that? I think that kind of sums it up, really, doesn't it, lads? Fun times. 23 people in there. Thank you very much for that, everyone. Yeah. What do I really say about that? It's just depression, really, isn't it? Amazing scenes. Only 39 likes. Thank you very much, everyone. If you've not liked the stream, then please do, just to try and cheer me up somehow. Sad to see such a big club in the Championship. We've been stuck in here for bloody ages, mate. So at least at least Villa bounced back. I know you didn't do it straight away, but bloody hell. Forest need to wake up quite seriously. We do, yes. Well. This is very entertaining, isn't it? What do I say? What do I actually say now? I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just fun. Very fun times. Is it really 3-0 Dexter? Amazing. Don't bait me, Dexter. Someone else has said 3-0. Amazing quality. 3-0 to Reading, absolutely quality. This is our first battering, really, isn't it, this season? I mean, I thought Bournemouth was going to be a battering. This is the thing. We've not even really been battered this season. It doesn't really matter, does it? You're still losing games, but apparently it's 3-0 Reading, and 2 people have said it. Is that a coincidence? Oh, cool. Lads, could you please not bait us? You know, it's already depressing as it is. Do you mind if you just don't bait us? Especially Dexter, when you're a Forest fan, you know, like, do you really want to see your club losing even more than they already are? You know, just don't do that. Bollock and Gibson are coming on for Reading. And someone's coming off, believe it or not. No problem, Dexter. Richards and Lakers Joe going off. Well, this is absolutely unbelievable entertainment for you all. I'm sure you're enjoying it. That's literally it, meme lord. You know, we don't even really feel pain anymore. It's just an immune system built in. We're just used to it. You know, it's past the point where I'm not even that angry. I am, but I'm that angry. I just don't really care. It's like I hope we just get a goal. Only the 5 games without a goal. You know, told you. Pointless game show mentality. We're trying to score as little goals as possible, and we think we'll somehow get promoted. Yep, that's what's happening there. Probably right, Charlie, mate. How the hell did we draw with Watford? We didn't lose to Watford. Explain how that is possible. Bloody hell, man. How have Reading not had more than 2 goals? We're lucky. We're very lucky that it's not more than 2-0. Mid-table. We're lucky at this stage, aren't we? We're very lucky. I just seen your comment. Someone's coming up, believe it or not. Rads 2020. Yeah. Amazing. Hi. Just past the point of caring at this stage. This is going well, isn't it? Oh, this is fun. Where's Rad Dad? Probably just trying to avoid the pain of having to watch this performance loop. He really, really hasn't missed anything. So, because Forest were doing well when I started doing streams, and it's because of lockdown, and I just thought, why not? I just thought I'd do it for a derby game. Everyone liked it, so I kept doing it. I've only missed 2 games since July, and we've won 3. That's not 3, but you get the 3 games out of 21 streams. 3 games. Cool. Yeah, Woods, mate. If you want to come on and just share your depression, then you can, mate. I think, yeah, you're partly right. The Barnsley fan, I think I remember your name. Yeah, I don't know, mate. We have been unlucky, but we've also just been terrible at the same time. I think, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Four out of minutes. Caffrey's had a bit of a scrap with a Reading player. Ref just doing something. I don't even know anymore. So it's lost. I don't even know, man. Caffrey's got a yellow card. Cool. I wonder what Semedo deep down thinks of this. I bet he thinks, thank God I don't play for this club anymore. Chelsea Leeds prediction. I mean, Leeds beat Everton the other day, so you never know. I think maybe 2-1 Chelsea. Thank you for that, Owen. I appreciate that. Probably right, to be honest. Cool. Amazing scenes here. Well, this is going well. Fun fact: a battery was on the floor. I dropped it early and I forgot to pick it up. I just thought that might be more entertaining than the stream. Is it really? NFFC is trending on Twitter. Shock. Full time. Quality. I've not got full time yet, but it pretty much is. Amazing. Defeat at the Majewski. What an absolute shock. I would never have guessed that ever. God. Unreal performance, lads. You should be proud of yourself. You should go home tonight. You should be proud of that performance. You put in one hell of a day's shift. Unreal. This club is actually impressively good at being bad. It is actually very, very good. It is impressive. impressively good at being bad. Very, very impressive. Actually impressive. Well, lads, I've just got, I'm standing up for this. I am just congratulating you for one of the greatest games I've ever seen. Thank you so much for making me sit through 2 hours of that. Thank you. I appreciate that very, very much. Cool. Down to 10 men. Yeah, it's got sent off. Amazing scenes. Absolutely incredible. Quality stuff. But at the office, that's basically every game. Thank you for that. If you want to come on and just be depressed as well, then click the link, lads. And yeah, we can share our pain. You're going down. Wouldn't be surprised, mate. Oh, cool. Earphone came out. Yeah, so Woods, mate, if you want to come on, or Luke literally has. Hello. Hi.
Well, how's life going?
Yeah, good. I was actually in a good mood this morning. But
Yeah, I had a nice lunch today. Had the greatest ham sandwich you'll ever dream of.
Yeah. I had some toast for my breakfast, thinking, you know what? Yeah, maybe. But, now we're just down to depression again.
Vestros, get out. Just resign. Get lost. I don't want to see your face. Get lost.
Yep. Does it all? Just do
Absolute
that.
snake. That man. That man, bro. Right, let's just get into the analysis. Overall, it went downhill from the red card. When you go down to 10 men, it was gonna be game over as soon as we went down to 10 men. You could say, Luton Town though. We went down to 10 men just before half time. We got a point. Very true, but I don't really know. It was a very shocking performance. I think the cause of this absolute mess that we are in is Vestros. Is the owners. The owners' answer to the problems is to throw tens of millions. Let's go and sign another 87 players. That'll sort it. They'll gel within 5 seconds. They're not going to. We needed 6 or 7 players, not 10 Olympiacos flops. I am really tearing my hair out. This Vestros man going up to people and saying, we want you gone. Yeah, get out. We're going to release. We're terminating your contract. It's unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable how you're treating footballers like this. They are human beings, not machines. He is a fraud, an absolute fool. Doing this to some good players as well. Carvalho. All right, he's a bit inconsistent. He goes like this. Yes, but he's a good player. He can disappear in matches, yes, but come on, he was happy. His wife had a successful business going in Nottingham. He did not want to leave, but he was forced out by Vestros. Oh, come on, man. Adoma, he was a nice person and a decent footballer. Yes, he wasn't the first name on the team sheet, but he was forced out. I am sick of this man.
Mate, I feel you, mate. It's completely right. That's the worst part about it. It's just...
They don't back a single manager.
No.
They don't. Karanka, and I don't blame Karanka for what he did. He left because of Vestros and some of the other owners who I can't pronounce their names. they wasn't being included in transfers. That is why we're signing so many players. Like 30-40% of the players that we buy are the managers. I am sick of this man treating players and managers like they are nothing, like they are a piece of dirt. I am disgusted by this snake who gets all of the power over the manager. The manager is supposed to be in charge of the players, not the chief executive, for flip's sake. Don't get me wrong, Reading have a quality squad. I predicted them 18th. It's just like Bournemouth. I will hold my hands up. They were wrong. They were a good team today. But the heart of the problem that we find ourselves in is Vestros. 14 signings. If you go and look at our signings and look who we signed. We've got Knockhart. That was Chris Hughton's signing, yeah? Cafu.
Yeah.
We've got Lonu, Arter, McKenna, Christie, Diallo, Mbiso, Guerrero, Freeman, Basharui, Blackett, Taylor, the man, the myth, the legend, Jack Colback. And we sold Benalawan, Albert Adoma, Thiago Silva, Nuno da Costa on loan. We loaned out Lawrence Gabriel. We loaned out Carvalho, one of our final creative players, might I add. Yep. Ben Watson, and it is an absolute disgrace how Ben Watson was treated. No goodbye, no thank you. This man, I think he only did not play 2 matches last season. He was the captain for the majority of the games. This man was brilliant. When we had a fully fit squad last season, we could do stuff. We have won 6 football matches since we beat Leeds, since we had that phenomenal performance against Leeds.
Oh my God.
Absolutely ridiculous. We also loaned out Brennan Johnson, sold Matty Cash, we were never going to keep him. Sold Tyler Walker, which loaned out Marcus, I can't pronounce his surname. Sold Bridcut, loaned out Luke Steele. We may as well sell the geezer. And that was our transfer business. So in the outgoings, Benalawan, he was injury prone. We didn't really need him. Adoma, forced out. Silva didn't really want to play for the club. Oh, God. We've got Carvalho, who was forced out. Jack Robinson was a decent footballer. Who do we replace him with? Guy Tambol. I had just woken up in the morning. I just check, I get a notification. Breaking news. Nottingham Forest signed Guy Tambol. I was going down the stairs. Oh, great. This shows a bit of ambition from the club. We want to get Premier League football. Guy Tambol played in the Premier League. Oh, no. Within 16 minutes, he has turned into a meme on this YouTube channel. When Chris Hughton came in, we were like, Bong might be able to get a chance. Bong might be able to play decent. Ex-manager, he knows his play style. But no, same old Guy Tang Bong. He was about to start against Bournemouth, who've got a Premier League attack. David Brooks against Guy Tang Bong.
Just pure pain, mate.
I'm not particularly right. Ryan Yates shouldn't have done what he did. He shouldn't have handballed it. At first I thought it was a foul, and like I said, I was digging into the ref, but then I realised, it's a blatant handball. I didn't think it was a foul. It wasn't a foul. It was a handball. You very rarely save penalties. Bree Samba was the reason we kept the scoreline relatively low. He made 7 saves. 7 saves. Out of the entire Forest squad, he was probably man of the match. If you include Reading and Forest players, and probably obviously Lucas Jow. Lucas Jow toyed with our defence today. I think Scott McKenna did come off at half-time because he's recovering from a knock. I think that's why he came off.
That's a good point, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but I think he came off because of his injury. Because we don't want it to get any worse. I was happy with the lineup. Don't name one person who wasn't happy with the lineup.
I was happy with it.
I think I don't understand why Lonu has just not been. Why Lonu's not been playing since he got sent off against Reading. Ribeiro, I've come on this live stream and I begged practically on my hands and knees to start Ribeiro. You remember that? Please, Chris Hughton, start Ribeiro. He's done nothing wrong. He's gone to bed on time. And I still stand by that point. But he's had 1 or 2 games where he's been a bit, and Lonu's back. Play him, We've got nothing to lose, man. We're playing awful football. This is probably. I think I'm going to question Chris Hughton's substitutions. I'm not saying get him out. It's pointless doing that because we're just pressing
not going to make a difference
all over again, aren't we? You've got to give him. We've got to give him, man.
Luke, can I just point out, Reading had 24 shots and we had 2.
Sums it all up, doesn't it? Bruce Samba kept us in the game. 2-0. It's a convincing defeat, but I've got to give Bruce Samba. He kept us in the game. Out of the entire Forest squad, I'll give him man of the match. It's an absolutely shocking performance. I'm not 100% impressed with Chris Hughton's substitutions because he didn't make an attacking substitution in the game. He brought on Amiobi for Knockout, and Will Swan on for Latte. But when you're chasing a goal, you would take a defender off and bring on a winger or something.
Yeah. Good point.
But I don't think he wanted to do that because obviously we're playing with 10 men. I think we needed to switch to the 4-2-3-1. I know we're at 10 men, but have the attacking midfielder dropping deep, so we've got that 3 midfield.
Yeah.
But poor performance. Creativity is not there while Freeman's injured. I don't think we're going to have him back until we play Preston on the 2nd of January.
Fantastic! I didn't even know that.
I think it says late December 2020 when he's due back. He's got I'm not sure what he's got. It's a nasty injury. But he's our only creative player because Vestros decided, you know what, I'm going to freeze a half-decent attacking midfielder out of the squad, because, I am the greatest chief executive the world has ever seen, Hey, hire me to be the manager. Forget Chris Hughton, We are being run so poor. We need an owner that loves the club. I saw a couple of people saying that we need a manager that loves the club. There's nothing wrong with Chris Hughton. If Chris Hughton can't get us out of this league, you can only make the argument that Neil Warnock can, because he's got the most promotions after Chris Hughton. He's got promoted 8 times.
I don't see
why.
I
still don't understand why people keep comparing me to Neil Warnock. I don't get that, but anyway, I want this Vestros guy to leave. He's a snake. What he's doing. Jack Robinson is a good player. I'm not sure if it was Sabri that sold him, but I am pretty confident this brilliant man in Vestros that needs to leave got rid of him. Yeah. Oh, come on. He's a good championship defender. He's a better version of Tyler Blackett. Could play anywhere along the back 4, anywhere along that left back, right back, centre back. He could do it, But we didn't. We sold him to Sheffield United, who just love signing our players. I'm surprised Matty Cash didn't go there. But then again, Matty Cash probably be glad that he didn't go there because of the state that they are in at the moment. It is unacceptable. Yeah. What has happened? We could be in worse situations. Yes, people are right. We could be Bolton. But the way Vestros is tearing the club from the inside out, he is just destroying it. He is slowly but surely picking away. And we've only just picked onto this as Forest fans. We've only just picked onto this.
Yeah.
I did hear the rumour about that who's the main guy? I can't pronounce his name.
Marinakis.
Yeah, was linked with selling the club. You yourself said it's not true. Yeah. I'm not 100% certain. I hadn't looked into it yet. I just I just heard Dawes say something about it, but then obviously he said that it might be
Yeah.
fake. It is the case when you've got an owner that owns another club. That is the risk. I think we need someone like the Brighton owner. He loves the club. He doesn't spend hundreds of millions of pounds. They'll get 2 or 3 decent players in. They will back a manager. After 3 or 4 defeats, you know what? Yeah, he's terrible. Yeah, get him out, get him out, get him out. No, that is how we are being run at the moment. We are going behind the manager's back, which I hate so much. It infuriates me.
Right.
I am on a mad one. Ask me tomorrow, and I'll probably be a bit more calm about it. But it's very fresh, this result, and Vestros has to leave now. Get him gone, sack him, but you probably won't because of the Olympiacos connection, which really winds me up.
Mate, I'm gonna let you leave now because I think you're gonna explode if I keep you on any longer. Because
Okay, right. Thanks for
I
letting me on.
understand your frustration though completely.
Thank you.
But
Yeah.
it's
All right.
just depression. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna lie in a dark room and calm down.
yeah. Anyway, thank you very much
Thanks for having me on.
as always.
Bye.
Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? Well, Woods, I think Woods is still awake. Thank you for waiting, mate. That was fun, wasn't it? That was really fun, wasn't it?
Well, starting off, I think after coming off from Watford, we expected to at least get something out of the game.
Yep.
I think
because
Watford are one of the most scoring teams in the league or something like
that.
Yeah. And then I think we shouldn't have had Ryan Yates shouldn't have gone in for the handball, to be honest. But you get where it's coming from. He doesn't want him to score, but
yeah,
you can see the penalty. They go and score anyway. It was like if I was him, I would have just let the ball in. Still had the 11 men. To be honest, if you have the 11 men, at least you have a chance of not getting outrun in the midfield.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a mess, really, isn't it?
Yeah, we need the goal. It's been how many games since we haven't scored a goal yet now? 5. Yeah.
And the worst part about it is it's not even like it's the first time this season that's happened, because at the start we didn't score for 4 or 5 games again? Yeah, we've only scored 9 goals this season.
And it's something like we've got the 4th most chances in the league, but the 4th least amount of goals scored. Or something like that.
Wow. That says it all, really, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That literally says it all.
Yeah.
Do you have any hope of it improving anytime soon?
Depends how it gets sorted out with the club, because I think the owners and Varenzos, however you say his name, have run the club to the ground, basically. Marianakis, he's all right. He gives us the money, but it doesn't seem like the manager has any control of the transfers at all.
That's the thing, yeah.
Because we always knew we always knew that we was gonna sell Cash, but there was like tiny hope that maybe we wouldn't have sold him, because we need someone like him at the right back position at the moment. Because
without a doubt, yeah, definitely.
Christie, he had a good game against Watford, but he's only had a handful of good games.
Yeah.
But yet, you look at Cash in the Premier League now with Aston Villa, he's literally having good game after good game after good game.
It just proves it. We take just one player like that out of our team, and we're just not the same. Yeah. I'm not even surprised. It's just, I don't think losing Cash was always going to be massive, and Silva was one of the few creative players we had. Watson was our captain.
Yeah.
And then all these players that have come in and gone.
Yeah,
plus Vestros, that's just ruining everything behind the scenes. He's had a say in all this, like you said yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt.
It just, obviously with the whole takeover thing, it wasn't real. There was nothing in that. But I would like it if we did get sold as a club, because it could prove that we are. And the new owners might want to actually give time to the managers, because Lamucci last season, he looked like our best bet. COVID happened, then it went all down the drain. This season, we don't have fans, and it's just carrying on from last season. The fans to our football club is massive, and I don't see how London, who's literally the capital. I understand that it might be the main income, but every club in London can have fans in.
That's really strange. Yeah.
And yet you go to us, we have what? We were the top coming into lockdown. We've come out of lockdown. We've been below Derby. We've been below Leicester. It's probably down there, like London as well, around there.
Yeah.
And yet we're in tier 3.
We need fans. I mean, every club needs fans, but I think a huge part as to why we did well, apart from the end, did so well last season is because of our fans getting behind the team. We play a huge part. Especially at home, if we're not playing amazing, everyone knows what our atmosphere can do. I think if we had like Coventry at home, I don't think we would have been struggling like we were if fans were there. I think we would have been much more fired up.
Obviously, you look at Derby last season, how differently that could have probably ended out if there was actually fans in the stadium. Yeah,
that's actually very true. Because I remember when they played us at that game, they were on really good form. And after they drew with us, that was it for them, basically. But maybe if fans were there for them, they could have maybe got the playoffs, maybe. Obviously, good that they didn't.
It's the same with us. It's the same with us. Last season, Stoke, we don't want to talk about it, but it has to be talked about at this moment.
Yeah.
If fans were there, we wouldn't have got beat 4-1. Because we look at it last season and we played Stoke away.
Yeah. We were losing and then we turned it around.
Yeah. And then this season, we beat Coventry and Wickham back to back. Was it something like that? We beat Coventry and Wickham back to back.
Yeah.
If it wouldn't have been as struggle as it was, we wouldn't Akinfenwa, as tough as he is, he had 1 or 2 shots. And I just think as soon as it gets back to normality, we might be able to improve on the season, but I don't think it will be a promotion push season at all this season.
No way. I'd be absolutely amazed if we find our way up there. We're very surprised.
It is a possibility because it has happened to clubs before. They've been there at the bottom. I say this with when it's ages ago, but when we was going to get relegated from League 2, whatever it was, then Brian Clough came along, changed that team.
Yeah, that's very true.
Promotion, and then we went and won the Champions League, or as the European Cup, as it was called back then.
I think we were in the Championship actually. I think, and I don't think it was the first season, but then the second season we won the league or something and got promoted, and then we won the Premier League or the First Division as it was.
Yeah.
And then we won the Champions League. You just can't even fathom how that actually happened.
Yeah.
And things like that are incredibly rare, obviously. But I don't know. It's just
it just seems like some players have been affected a lot by last season's ending. But we've signed a whole new team. There's only 3 or 4 players actually from the old team from last season.
Yeah.
We've got Lolly.
The first team.
We've got Lolly, Ribeiro, Samba, Worrell. All practically all starting the same team as last season. They were our 4 strongest players. So it doesn't seem like Samba's going to be challenged for a place anytime soon.
No.
Ribeiro, he can be challenged by Ianu, but it just doesn't seem like Ianu's going to get a chance anytime soon.
No.
Lolly, I think he's out of form, but once he picks back up form, he's like with Knockout, he's one of our best players on that pitch. He can create so many opportunities. He can score wonder goals.
It's the same for Graben, isn't it? Like we know Graben on form is a fantastic striker, but when he was fit this season, he couldn't score to save his life. So,
and then when Taylor came in, he scored 3 goals from 4 games, something like that.
Even he's dipped now, hasn't he? But the whole team have.
Like,
it's just
people might say, "Oh, there's certain players out of form; they're not good for us anymore." Form is temporary. Class is permanent. You can't take away class from players.
Absolutely. Yeah. 100%. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just like you look at, you look at the first team. So much change. Like just looking at the starting 11 today, Samba, Wall, Ribeiro, Yates, Lolly. They were the only ones in the starting 11 that were in the team last year.
Yeah,
I think that's a lot.
Even then, like Yates, he weren't starting every game last season.
Yeah,
it was Sow and I forgot Watson.
Silva started a lot of games as well.
Yeah, I think we've let go of a lot of our creative talent because it's
this kind of sums up Forest, really, doesn't it? Just what we're doing right now. Just what do we say? It's just
it's speechless.
Yeah,
it just seems like the club doesn't seem to run off the owner as much as we want the manager to be able to run it as well. It's run by Varentos practically. Like
I think I found that weird because it's only really been the last month that's people have started to realise, hang on, this Varentos guy has really been ripping this club up because now we've heard about him. It really is actually becoming quite clear just what's been going on behind the scenes. And there always was something. You don't just randomly you draw a derby in that last minute and then you're just terrible for the rest of the season. Because for me, there was something after that game that happened, and it just really wound the squad up. But
also coming on from last season, nothing really changed. Like because I was having a talk with my grandpa, granddad, whatever, and he was on about the fact that at the start of the season we played an entirely different type of football to what other teams were used to. Then coming into the halfway mark to the season when we played all them teams already, we played the way they know how we played. So then it was easier for them to get the results that they wanted.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because what we played was we dropped back, let them attack us, then hit them on the counter attack. Every game practically.
And it was we saw early on. It was working. We've had an incredible start to last season. Was it 11 games we didn't lose? It was just fantastic. We're top of the league at one stage. And to think that now, the contrast at the start of this season, it couldn't be any worse.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. We've played 16 games now. We've won 3 of them, for God's sake. It's just embarrassing.
And it's something like, I saw a stat, it was something like, from Huddersfield, we haven't won a single game from when we played them on Sky. When we put on TV, we haven't won since Huddersfield.
Bloody hell. That's just...
It's been draws and losses practically the whole time. And I don't see it breaking anytime soon.
No. Because the next game on Sky, unless there's more announced, is Stoke at Christmas. We all know what happened when we last played them, so...
Chosen to you by Don Goodman.
Yeah.
Practically. Just so we can talk about how they stopped us getting promoted last season, or promotion spots.
Excellent. Yeah. Let's just put Forest Stoke on telly just so we can rub it in to Forest fans, shall we? Yeah. It's like the Sky want to just keep embarrassing us and just putting us on Sky. I mean, it's good in one sense, but...
It literally is. You look at any of the times we've been on Sky, they've always mentioned how we didn't get promoted last season because of Stoke. Like,
even we're not even playing Stoke. It's just
like when Stoke are on TV, they're like, "Oh, this is the same Stoke team that stopped Forest getting promoted last season."
It's not even relevant, is it? Like, it's not even. What is that even playing that game? You just have to mention it. I think that's the issue. Like, it's very difficult to get over, but loads of people are mentioning it too much, really.
It's getting to the point now where it's like, okay, mention something else about how bad we're doing this season or something.
Yeah, focus on the current.
Yeah, because that happened last season. Yes, we can't ignore that happened. It happened. Yeah. We try and get over it.
I think that's the thing. We haven't. Especially with the current players. The new players coming in, you can't really say that is an excuse because, if
they didn't experience it.
Yeah, but clearly something's happened again that's made maybe the players are still trying to gel together, but it's been quite a while now that they've been playing together. There's 16, 17 games now. Not all of them, but most of them. So it's just strange.
Yeah. But until, I think a lot of players are trying to gel together, but I think there's just differences in their play style that they just can't play together. Like Yates and Colback, it doesn't seem like they can play together.
Jack, I think that sums it up. You're playing Jack Colback as your captain, and you're going to play Gaetang Bong against Bournemouth. I think you're just asking for it if you're doing that. It's just what do you expect to happen if you're going to do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say about the way the football club's being run because we don't. Apart from what we've heard, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Like we might say, it's rent sauce, but it could also be Marinakis putting a bit in. It could also be the other people.
Lots of things. Yeah, there's been a lot of things behind the scenes that we don't even know about. That's led to all this happening. You go from promotion hopefuls at the start of the year to relegation candidates. A lot has to happen to make that dramatically change.
I mean, I think at the start of the season, weren't we we was favourites to be getting a playoff place or promoted?
Yeah.
And now we're favourites to get relegated or just above relegation.
Yeah.
So
it's just mental. Absolutely mental.
I mean, obviously, as we've said before, could be worse. Could be Derby. I mean, they're run by they're meant to be getting. Have they been took over now? I don't remember if they've been took over.
I don't even know. But that's the thing. That literally the only positive in this season is that somehow our arch rivals are doing worse. That's the only positive.
I mean, I think Derby have appointed Wayne Rooney as their standing manager, aren't they? Something like that. Until
I think Rooney is going to be the man to solve them. You need someone better. They need someone with experience.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to think, oh, wait, it worked for Lampard, so it worked for Rooney. But I just don't think he's the right man.
Lampard it just clicked for him. As soon as he got to Derby, Chelsea loaned him players like Mason Mount, Liverpool loaned him Wilson, Tomori. They had all these players that were loaned in from Premier League clubs who were up there. And they were offered no contracts.
Yeah. I mean, the best we've got from the Premier League really is Knockout. And he wasn't from one of the top 6 clubs. And he hasn't even been that good, really, has he, Knockout?
I think if you pick him out in front of every player, he's been a best of a bad bunch.
No, that's probably the best way of putting it, yeah. He's just... I can tell he's frustrated because he's quite clearly trying, and you can see he's got ability, but he just hasn't actually been able to make any.
He almost scored against the last, was it Watford or was it? There was a team where he had like multiple shots, but he just couldn't get it in.
Swansea, was it? Yeah.
It was like if he shot to the left-hand side of the goal when he got the chance, I think he took too many touches before going for the shot for the Swansea goal.
Yeah.
And it's like if he just put it to the left of the keeper or just not at the keeper in general, it probably would have resulted in a goal.
Absolutely.
It's like I read as much as we say about Sky, they did say when Knockout was starting, he is trying to get his form back, and
that's true. Yeah,
he hasn't been on the best form. So
when he's trying to do it in a team that's struggling, it's not going to be easy, really, is it?
No. See, if we had like the players that we had last season, it's entirely different. If we still had Cash, still had Worrell, if we brought McKenna with us from the last season team, it might have been different. There were so many quality players from last season that we didn't keep.
Yeah,
like
we're always going to lose some, obviously, but I think there must have been a reason why players like Silva wanted to leave and why Watson rejected the contracts, because they must have known something that we didn't. And
from what I've read about Watson was that he wanted to go back to a London club.
Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Because he was linked to QPR, and he went to Charlton in the end. But I honestly think he's still Championship level. Really, I'm surprised he went to League One.
Yeah,
but I mean, don't know what to say, to be honest, mate. It's
just the club in general. Just something needs to happen. Like, I think this is better than the Fawaz era.
It is, kind of.
It can be way better. We all know it can be. Like
that's what I said earlier. Like, it's just we could be in worse situations, but it still isn't good at all. So, I think that kind of says a lot, really.
Our next game is Norwich, I think.
Yeah, and away from home. That's nice and easy. And Brentford after that. God, man. And then we have 3 teams in a row that we never normally beat. We have Sheffield Wednesday, Millwall, Birmingham, even Stoke.
Yeah.
It really isn't good at all.
It just, as much as we say, maybe it'll turn out for the better, it won't this season.
It's not.
Like,
it's just not.
Half the players we brought in from that transfer window, I read reports that there was Houghton's signings, but it wasn't. You can really tell it wasn't, because Christie might be starting every game, but he's not good. He really isn't good.
He's probably only playing because Derinko's injury prone and Jenkinson isn't good enough. So that's the only reason why. We were never going to get someone as good as Cash, but Christie's was not the answer, in my opinion. I think we should have got someone, easier said than done, but someone young from a Premier League club on loan, like a Fossey Mensah or someone.
At the moment, like, we've got multiple players that can play right back out on loan that have performed well at right back.
Yeah.
And it's like,
absolutely.
Even though Lamucci's gone, Lamucci probably would have made proper good right backs out of him, because he did it with Cash, and Cash wasn't even a right back. So, I mean,
it's all down to Lamucci that he's even playing at right back still. So.
Yeah. Because if Lamucci didn't play him all season at right back, he probably wouldn't have even played right back at Villa if he left Villa.
Yeah, I don't think he would.
I mean, even at the moment, I say at the moment, remember when AC Milan were interested in him?
Yeah,
they're all like big European clubs, and he went and chose to go to Villa. Yeah,
Everton were. I'm pretty sure Everton were linked with him. Burnley, Sheffield United, Fulham.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were. Loads of clubs were interested in him.
And he's
No
chose to go.
surprise.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have no problem with Villa because
Yeah.
my grandma's dad was a Villa fan. So
I don't mind. I'm pleased that he went to Villa ahead of Fulham because Fulham were destined to get relegated, really, aren't they? But even though they'll be Leicester the other day, but at least Villa have had a quality start, so at least he's doing well with them.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, mate.
Yeah.
It's just depressing, really. Got one more person to come on, but thank you very much, Woods, mate, as always. And yeah, very positive.
It's positive as you can be on a loss.
Yeah. All right, mate. Thank you very much, Woods.
Yeah. See ya.
All right, cheers, mate. Okay, so we've got. How you doing, mate?
Oh my god. I just it's so just what is going on? What's going on? Sack Lamucci thinking let's bring in Houghton and promotion. Easy. And like you said, favourites to get promoted, and look where we are now.
It's just too much is going on, that's the thing. Just too much has happened, which has led to this, really. But
because like I'm sitting here and I'm like, we want to get promoted. Every Forest fan wants to get promoted. We've been sitting here for the past 5 seasons, like, come on, this is the season, and it never happens.
Yep.
I can't hear you very well. It's quite like laggy.
Yeah. It's just, it's just, before the last 2 seasons, we were down where we are now. And then we had 2 straight years where we were looking really good, but really building something. And now, given how last season ended and many other things, we're back to where we were before.
Oh, like we want to get promotion. We can't. I don't think, like, I've got all Forest fans and I saying, come on, I think we can get top 6. Where we can't get top 6 now. Unless we go on an amazing run.
It's not happening.
It's not happening at all.
I'll be surprised if we even get like 12th, really.
Me too. I think mid-table probably. But I mean, because there was rumours going around that we've been put up for sale.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, because they did say in the commentary that wasn't true, but I was quite shocked when I saw that.
I mean, to be fair, it could be good if it is true, but I suppose at the same time we've already had way too much change, so maybe we should just stick to what we've got. But
yeah, but changes. What Forest always seem to do is when things get hard, change it straight away. And
I think we do.
what.
I think we do it too much, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. We do it too much. Things get hard, change it. Lamucci going probably was the best idea because we weren't doing well at all. Houghton coming in, it's just, Reading are a really good side, and we've got to give them to him. I haven't seen, what was it that Yates did to get a red card? I knew he handballed it off the line, but...
He basically did that. He ran into the Reading guy, and he just basically... I don't think it actually hit his hand, but he that was his intention. I don't even know if it hit his hand or not, but it's just... You can't really do that, to be honest.
Not really.
But I think it was just his inner Maradona, really, that came out of him there.
Well, because I like thinking here now, we need a new right back. We need more CDMs, because I just don't know what's happened. Just like we don't have any midfielders. We need a new cam because Freeman just is non-existent. What? Knockhart? I don't know. Is he any good?
I mean, like we said earlier, it's just not really. I don't know. I think it's just frustration, really. He's trying to get his form back, and because he's in a poor team, it's hard to do that. But he's probably the best of a bad bunch, like Wood said.
As well, every football team needs luck. Every single one in the world, Man City, Liverpool, every team needs a little bit of luck. But for some reason, Forest just can't seem to gain that luck, and we're just playing on purely what we have, and it's just not working.
Absolutely.
At all.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just...
I just don't see what was working so well before that's just not working now.
A lot's changed quite clearly, and it's just... it didn't need to change as much as it has. That's the thing. Like, I think everyone said we needed maybe like 5, 6 players. But then we go some 14. It's just ridiculous.
I wouldn't be surprised if over half of those transfers are just panic buys.
Yeah, Christie was like, we know we lost cash. We needed a right back. We had no other options, so we just went and got Cyrus
Panic.
Christie. Yeah.
So there's so many other people I can think of. You know, we're in the same situation. For example, like I heard you talking with the last person about with Derby and Frank Lampard. He just came in, clicked with the club, and got them to the playoff final. Why can't we do that? Why can't Houghton just click with the club and we get to the playoff final?
That's the thing. Like, someone's just made a really good comment. Like, if Houghton had last season's squad, I think we would be doing really well, to be fair.
Oh, easily.
We had the creativity, we had the team spirit, we had fans for starters, and I think if Houghton had better players available for starting, that's obvious, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be, because today, when Forest came out, there were boos coming from the fake fans, and I think Forest are going to have a bit of a go at Reading for that, because you're not allowed to do that. That's not
Weird.
you're not meant to do that. So apparently there's going to be a bit of drama caused with that, because about 10 of my friends all went to the Reading game today.
Really?
I thought I could hear them, to be honest.
Probably did. There's not many people there, really. So
I know. I think because before the game they were talking about, will fans affect, even just away fans, will that affect Forest? And they're saying it will. If anything, it's made it worse.
I think it's strange, because Reading had, it may not have been a full stadium, but they had 2,000 people behind them. We had no one. So it's always going to be quite strange. And I don't think Norwich will have any fans at all. So it's just weird. Like, we're going to go from one game having fans, not ours, but having fans. Then the next game's having none. And then we have fans again. And I think that's probably the best way to bring it back. But it's also a bit unfair at the same time that some teams get fans and others don't.
One day we'll get there. One day.
Although
we say that, and
it feels like a long time though before we go into
League One. Yay!
Brilliant. Get in.
Come on. At least Derby come with us.
Oh yeah, East Midlands Derby in League One.
Oh, fun.
Brilliant.
That'd be fun. We thought we'd play Leicester next season, but no, of course we didn't.
Obviously not.
Oh God! All right, I'm gonna go because I need to get over this pain of losing.
And yeah, same here. Thank you for coming on, mate. Again,
right,
appreciate it.
Bye.
All right, cheers, mate. Yeah, that's it for the stream. It's been considerably longer than normal. People have left, unsurprisingly, but not good at all yet. Again, lads, just pure depression and pain. I've kind of calmed down a bit. Not that I really was that annoyed, but I was just being salty and sarcastic most of the time, really. But there'll be some video between now and the next stream, whether it's career mode or something else. I can't go 4 straight streams without anything in between. There's a reason for that. I'm working on something for Christmas, which should be out probably Christmas week, the start of it. And also, I just don't really want to play FIFA as much as I did last year, so I'll just do it in moderation. But anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for watching this very, very entertaining, positive, high-energy stream. As always, we'll be back on, is it Wednesday or whatever, for another absolute hammering against Norwich. Yeah, Wednesday, 9th of December at 7:45, buzzing for that, where we'll most likely get absolutely pumped like we did a few years ago, 5-1 against Norwich. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Appreciate it very much. Keep the faith somehow. Up the Forest, lads.